If you've been house hunting in the Bay Area lately, you've probably run into the most expensive myth in real estate. It's a quiet one, but it's cost more families their shot at owning a home than any interest rate ever has. So today, let's take it apart together. Here's the myth. Do you really need $300,000 in cold hard cash just to get your foot in the door of a Bay Area home? Ask most renters and they'll tell you absolutely. And that one scary number keeps thousands of ready buyers parked on the sidelines, convinced that owning is out of reach. So let me clear something up. The 20% down payment, it's a myth. It is not some hard and fast rule. In fact, for most buyers, it was never a requirement in the first place. But because everyone believes they have to save up that huge 20% chunk, the average age of first-time buyer has climbed to an all-time high of 38. People in their 20s and 30s who are ready to buy right now are talking themselves out of it over a number that doesn't even apply to them. So where does this scary number even come from? Usually it's well-meaning advice from a relative who bought their first place back when a starter home cost less than today's minivan. But as Jessica Louts at the National Association of Realtors puts it today, that advice is just outdated. It doesn't match the data, and the data is striking. While that 20% myth sits there like an anchor, the reality is that the average first-time buyer nationwide is putting down about 9%. That's less than half of the myth. 20% is one option, not the starting line. So let's walk through the real low down payment options one at a time. First up, 3% with solid credit. Conventional loans like HomeReady and HomePossible are the workhorses. They can get you into a home with as little as 3% down. Next, 3.5%. That's your FHA loan. Popular, totally mainstream, and a lot more forgiving when it comes to your credit history and your current debt. And believe it or not, there's even a 0% option for eligible veterans, active duty military, and buyers in certain rural areas. VA and USDA loans can get you in with nothing down. And let's not forget state programs like CalHFA. Down payment assistance from state and local programs is wildly underused, mostly because the buyers have no idea it exists. It can often stack right on top of these loans, and it's especially great for people like nurses and first responders. Okay, let's bring this home and make it local. Take a $1 million home in Hayward. The myth says you need $200,000 in cash. The reality? A 3% conventional loan asks for just $30,000. That difference right there. That's the difference between buying this year and waiting another decade. Or take Fremont on a $1.4 million home. The myth balloons to $280,000, but a low down payment option brings your way in down to around $42,000. That's buying years and years sooner. Now, right about here, most people ask the same question, but wait, don't I have to pay mortgage insurance? And let's be honest about it. Yes, putting down less than 20% usually does mean paying private mortgage insurance, or PMI is an extra monthly cost, but think of it as a toll to merge onto the freeway years earlier, and it drops off once you've built enough equity. Now, the cost of waiting, sit out 5 years to save that full 20%, and you're just paying someone else's mortgage while home prices climb without you. For most people, a manageable PMI payment today beats chasing a rising market. So what's the game plan? Getting ready to buy in the next 90 days is really about getting organized, not hoarding a mountain of cash. Know your real budget. Check your credit early. Pay down the high interest debt, round up your W-2s and pay stubs, ask about assistance, and sit down with the lender to get pre-approved before you ever start shopping. Here's the truth. You don't need 20%. You just need to know your real numbers. So let me personally invite you. Book a free, no pressure first time buyer consultation with me, Harv Balu, over at Realty Experts. Just head to harvrealtor.net/20down and let's find out exactly where you stand. I'll leave you with this. The question isn't, do I have 20% saved up? The real question is, which path gets you out of renting and into building equity today? Thanks for spending this time with me.